Hi, welcome to KJ and Tony Love France. I'm KJ.
I'm not.
So you must be Tony then.
I am. And we are now officially 39 days away from leaving for Paris.
And some exciting things that we have planned that we're going to be bringing to you when we visit Paris. We've actually been given a lot of great tips and ideas from potentially you, our followers. And so thank you for all of your suggestions. We welcome more. So we're constantly building our list of what we're going to do while we're there. One of the things that we're doing on this trip is we are actually going to a new arrondissement that we've never been to before. We have this habit of staying within like our favorite 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and not really venturing.
And we never
beyond
stay in the
that.
same hotel. It's always a different hotel.
Yes.
But it's within a close walking distance.
Right.
Why do you think that is?
Because we love it.
Well, I want to say that it might be because the shopping is really good there.
Everything is
and the
really
restaurants are really
everything
good
is
there.
really good there.
Yeah, and the monuments are really good there.
Yet we have been reading about, which we are constantly doing, reading about Paris and different areas of Paris because it is our favorite. And we've been reading information recently about the 20th arrondissement and what a great place that is to live. So we want to explore the 20th while we're there as a potential choice of when we decide to spend some significant time in Paris, that perhaps the 20th is where we'll stay. If you have any information about the 20th, good, bad, or indifferent, that you'd like to share with us, we'd love to hear it, especially if there are any particular places to go in the 20th that are must-sees.
And of course, there are other arrondissements too that we haven't been to. So if there's something else we might be missing, let us know that too for a future trip.
Yes, absolutely. We are going to Père-Lachaise, am I saying that correctly?
Yeah, I believe so.
Père-Lachaise Cemetery, which is in the 18th, and of course that's where Sacré-Cœur, and that's in Montmartre. Saying that correctly? Maybe not. I'm trying. I'm studying.
I think everybody will understand it.
Yes, everybody will know what I'm saying. So we'll be back in the 18th and exploring a bit of that and lots of other surprises that we have in store for you. But today, what are we doing today? Today's video I like to call Breathe, Wander, Cheers. And similar to the last video, it's in 3 parts. And so we're featuring 3 different areas of Nice. We're back in Nice, and this is the final footage that we have of our time that we spent in Nice. And we are, I would say, not featuring, but highlighting another restaurant. I don't say featuring because we don't have a lot of footage of this particular restaurant that we went to when we were there, but it is another favorite, and we'll share more about that at the end of the video. This was a restaurant that when we stumbled upon it in Old Town, Tony was very thrilled, and we'll explain why at the end of the video.
And it's a particular kind of restaurant that every major city might have 1 or 2.
Maybe.
And this was kind of, to us, kind of hidden away.
Right, and not necessarily something that I was expecting to see in Old Town Nice or stumble upon, but it turned out to be a really great experience. So look for that towards the end of the footage. But let's go ahead and get to it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
Is this up because of carnival?
The walls?
Yeah.
Yeah, because those floats, I think, go behind it. Yummy.
I remember that from last time.
Baked beans.
Is that like a typical English?
Yeah, often baked beans on toast.
So there you have it. It's Wayne's Bar in Old Town Nice that we stumbled into, and it's an English bar, pub, English style pub, but it's not officially considered an English pub.
It calls itself a bar. But
And an
it's
American bar.
An American bar, but it serves pub food. And they say it like that. They serve pub food. Specifically, of course, fish and chips. That's the number one staple. But other British style foods too. So
Like the breakfast I had. I had what would be considered, I think, a traditional English breakfast.
right. Was it good?
It was delicious.
Sure.
Yeah, I love breakfast in general, so
Yeah. Good.
it was really good. And that's not something that we really expected to stumble across in Nice. But the great thing about Nice is there's culture, there's such a mixture of culture everywhere. There's Indian restaurants, there's Italian restaurants, there's this, what I thought of as an English pub.
Sure.
That's just the feel that it had to it. And it just was a really interesting place to eat and to explore. So if that is something that you enjoy, Tony said when we walked in and we sat down, he said, this is the kind of place that I used to drink at, right? The English style bar
Yeah,
slash
yeah.
pub.
Yeah, the place that was not that attractive, but kind of had friendliness to it, and
Yeah, down
that
to
kind
earth,
yeah,
down
that
to
kind of
earth kind of
ambiance, you know.
Yeah. So we really enjoyed that and thought maybe it might be a place that you might want to check out when you're in Nice. I think it's very popular. It has a very popular nightlife. And so keep that in mind on your next or first trip to Nice. And that's about it for today's video, other than I want to highlight that we have this private membership where we feature videos of our home life here in Vero Beach, Florida, and also give you updates on what to expect from our videos and what we're going to be doing in advance before anyone else finds out about it. So if that's something that interests you, do click on the join button that's above, below, and or both. I always say that. I'm not sure where it is, but there is a join button. And when you click on the join button, it's going to explain that there are different levels of membership. So be sure to read that information before you decide which level you'd like to join. But we consider our membership our family and love to take the time to get to know you on a more intimate and personal level. So we welcome you to join and become a part of our membership family. Anything else, Tony?
I think that's it. 39 days.
39 days, and we'll be back again next week. We hope you join us then. Au revoir.
Au revoir.